once again, we're good body height, heads up, we're making contact, we're going low to high, right? So we're just starting the ground here, then you have the bag. We're just gonna walk through this. You got one guy on that side, one guy here. Benny, you just start back here. So, on the go, Declan's gonna come up, make some footwork, engage with hands, go. Right? And then we're just gonna have one guy over, clear, seal there. That was a little bit high, you can see he got pushed back, right? And he kind of got his head down. So my thought is, engage one of the bags. If I was like Declan, I'd probably try to run through both, but I'm not. So I would try to put one guy or the other. So start again, one guy, go to one shoulder. So we'll just walk through it. Declan comes up, he's going to attack James. Comes over here, throw him back, clear him out. Right? Just play from there. Right? So you can start slow, but we're just going through the same progression of body height. First guy's clearing out. Second guy's sealing. Go again. Okay, just go a little bit closer. So that was one of the mistakes we did early in the season. These guys had like 4 steps, 5 steps, and then the collision was huge. So what we did is we just started in really small grids. Right? Go ahead, go. So Burke asked a really good question. He came over and he said, we do that pretty well. He goes, but the problem is then the guy in the ground screws it up. Right? So that's what we had in the first one is the guy goes, he places, he's in that jackknife, he's safe, but he's not really doing much. So now what you can start doing is, and even from the first one, is the next part is the guy in the ground goes to deck. Right? So we go to deck when we ask for him to do, so whoever it is, we would ask for him to score the try. So he goes down like that, gets the ball underneath him, and then goes here, and then continues to work the ball back. Right? Ben is a scrum half. Where would you like to see that ball? As far back as possible. Yeah, right? So if it's here and his foot gets kicked, now the ball's no good. Well, you know scrum halves complain enough as it is. We don't want to give them any more complaints. Right? So we're going to ask Declan to keep working that ball back, and he can even flip his legs around if he wants and get real long. Okay, so we just get a different guy in the middle, a couple different guys in the bag. Switching the bag, you guys in the middle, Benny, you there. Joe, you're going to stay in the bag, eh? I love it. Here we go. Ready, go.
I got clear.
Keep working slowly, keep working that. Good. So once again, we'll ask him to keep working that back. Yep. Now, if it's quick, you can just jackknife, we're good. If you wanted to add that in, and we had this goes to deck, if you wanted to, and you wanted to work on fight on the ground, which is different, so it's not what we want. James comes around, he was going to try to steal that ball from us. So we were here, we had him tucked in, James locks onto it. What's the best way for him, or one way for him to try to release that ball? He would drive his top shoulder down, right, and pull him that way. So that's how most people will go, and if he's locked in, he'll just fly over top. So he's going to drive that part down. If his legs are long, he might even use his hip to drive that down. The other way is he locks in, and then Declan just goes the other way, flattens his body out, and comes that way. Okay, so that's that fight on the ground. So I think that Burke, that's what you were talking about, right? That's where Benny gets messed up a little bit there. Because everything else looks good, and then this guy screws it up somehow. So you can do that. Like just go to deck, just go to the try, and work it back. Why do you think most young people struggle with that movement? It's the comment that Kirkwood said the other day, is there's lots of feet flying over my head, right? And we've all been there. You're like, oh shit, this is not going to work out well. So as we're coming back, I would actually keep my shoulders up, try to keep them above my head. There's some miracle in rugby, feet don't usually connect with heads here as much as they would just about anywhere else. So you just kind of work on that fight on the ground. And that's separate. That's a great point because that's another piece of content. So we're just going through one more. Yeah, last one. Here we go. Go.
I got clear.
You notice Declan always has his hand on the ball. he doesn't take it off so he can control it. So if we got there, we're like, hey, that was pretty good. What we would do is come back to, or if we thought it was getting a little bit sloppy and we didn't want to exhaust him anymore, we'd come back to some of the activities we did at the beginning. So we might do some one-on-one, just shoulder stuff. We do that for forwards to warm up. We do that for guys when we're doing rucking. We might be in that position where we're just moving the ball around and getting guys comfortable in that spot, right? We might just do some of the hand stuff just for some fun.